What's up, guys? My name's Doug, and I used to be a Pokemon scalper. That's right. I used to buy Pokemon cards, sell them off of whatnot, and try to make a profit. Meatcanyon recently released a video titled Pokemon Card Scalpers. His stuff is great, so let's just watch it. All right, here we go.
Yo, these shells were supposed to be stocked 4 hours ago. This is man.
Oh, God. No prismatic evolution packs.
I never did this. I never went to the store. I never fought with anybody at the store. If I did, I probably would have gotten better profit, but I never had to do this, by the way. Not all of us are like this, all right? Not all of us are like this.
Really? You said you were gonna have them online. This is ridiculous. God.
Well, this is gonna make that bullshit, man. I'm trying to get paid. Trying to get that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm trying to get paid. Trying to get that. Man,
Please.
how am I gonna make that bread?
Oh, shit. Yeah, take it, bro. Get that shit. Grab it. Damn, no control. Oh fuck. Is he gonna bite him? Oh man. Oh! He's gonna get infected, bro. He sounds like a pig. Oh shit. Yeah, trank him.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's gonna be okay.
No.
Damn it! Is there any sign
It's
of the
not.
others?
I've got signs of one now.
Trail. A photo of his family? Oh fuck.
Dude, this is my box. I found it first. Oh, really? Really? It's actually my box. Well, you want to take it outside? Oh, you're mocking me. Let's take it outside then. Let's take it outside.
Oh, what? Did she shoot him?
I've spotted one.
Damn. Oh, what?
Virgin PP.
What? That's not freaking Meatcanyon, bro.
Drive up the price. Chat, no, I'm telling you.
Is that what not?
I'm not a virgin. I'm tired of y'all saying that. How can I be a virgin if I'm paying child support next Tuesday?
No, I'm not paying for my wife's boyfriend's new kid. Are we buying Pokemon cards or not? Because if you want to buy Pokemon cards, huh? $200 profit. Children's card game.
Oh fuck, he's lost.
My penis is small.
We lost him.
Son, don't say that. Don't
We
do
lost him.
My penis is small.
Chief, we got the last one on the run.
Fuck. Run, bro. Get those cards.
I'm stuck. Call my wife and her boyfriend. Tell them to help me up. I need help. Hold me like a baby. I wasn't loved. I wasn't loved. That's why
What?
I do this. That's why.
My dick's so small. $200 profit. He just keeps talking about his small dick and the amount of profit he's gonna get reselling Pokemon cards.
To be fair, there is a lot of money to be made if you do it right.
Chief, your boy can live to be a Pokemon reseller, or he can die a human being with a soul.
I've already lost one child.
Oh
I
shit.
can't lose another.
Wait, what?
Do what's right for your boy.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck, bro.
Look at me, son.
Put him out of his misery, bro.
I love you, son. I love you, son.
Fuck.
People always ask, Pokemon reseller's son or OnlyFans daughter.
That.
Unfortunately, I never had to choose. I had both.
Oh, the fuck. Oh, oh, that's the ring light. Oh my god. No way. Oh, OnlyFans daughter. Fuck over reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. No freaking way, bro. Obviously, good video. So, is the video accurate? Why is this such a problem? Why do these people do this? Why are they so desperate? This isn't just a joke. It's hilarious to see Meatcanyon make fun of this because it is a little crazy that people would do something like this. And I'm not going to ever excuse anyone's actions for ruining a hobby, knocking kids out the way, and just taking all the cards that are just meant for actual consumers. But being somebody who did this before, who resold Pokemon cards before, a big reason why people like me were doing this is because we were trying to run businesses, and when we talked to distributors, they would tell us, no, we don't want your business. I had an online store. I called 5 of them. 5 of them answered. And I called 11, really. The other 6 didn't even pick up the phone. 5 of them picked up the phone. And as soon as I said online store, they were like, yeah, we're not doing that. Some of them were like pretty much like, yep, no, goodbye. And some of them were like, are you sure you're not going to consider renting out a store or getting a brick and mortar? And I was like, no, I don't have that money. And they're like, then no. Distributors are the only way to get the product at a price point that would make doing this as a business sustainable. The reason why these scalpers are going to the store and taking as much as they can get is because when they have sales at the store for that price point, despite the fact that it had already come from a distributor to the store, it's still so cheap that they could possibly still make a profit by buying up all that product. Do they need to do this? Yeah, actually, kind of. Is there a better option? Yeah, but it's not necessarily sustainable. It's not consistent. The only other option, the option that I didn't think was an option for myself, is the whole reason why I actually failed at this business. The other option is to buy things when they first come out and then just sell them in anywhere between 6 months to a year. That's the turnaround time for when things go out of print, and that would be the prime time to do that. But the problem is you would need a lot of product and you would need to keep it and not ever sell it until they go out of print, because that's when they would mature and reach their price point. And sometimes, you know, a lot of these sets, they get reprints. The truth is, there's no real way of telling whether or not something's going to be a reprint until like the whole set is done printing and the set becomes popular enough for a reprint, because the Pokemon company, they're just thinking, okay, how do we make the most money? Let's reprint the most popular set, the set that sold so well. We need to reprint that. And when do they decide that? Sometime within the first year. Sometimes they reprint it multiple times. And what happens then is then you can no longer sell that product. So even if you were doing this strategy, the better way of doing it, the strategy where you buy all this product, thing is you only have so much money to invest in product. This is an expensive product. The sealed product is so expensive. I mean, we're looking at thousands of dollars before you ever see a return, and we're talking about sitting on product for 6 months. And so if you say, let's say you spare 5K to invest in product, well, you're sitting on that 5K waiting for a 6 month to a year turnaround time. It becomes something inconsistent in income, and when a reprint happens, well, you're gonna have to wait even longer. So you invested in something that can't even sell for any good profit margin, and that becomes the most inconvenient, and sometimes it doesn't get enough money in to sustain people who have already built this as a business. It's a common problem that I was seeing in my circles, right? Is that people, they'd hold on to a bunch of product like from their hobby, right, as a hobby, and then they kind of get more and more into selling Pokemon cards, and they realize, oh, if I just sell all my product that I've stored up, I can make, a couple $1,000s. So they do that. They go and they sell all this product, they make a bunch of money, and then they're thinking like, okay, cool, I made a bunch of money, I'm gonna keep on reselling Pokemon cards. But then they realize, holy crap, I need to buy the newest set because that's gonna sell, because I need this money now because, I quit my day job for this or something, like people are in different situations, and some of them do quit work to go work as a Pokemon reseller, or they spend a lot of time doing it, and it turns out that they're not getting enough sales consistently and not enough profit margin on them to make it sustainable. And so scalping works. They do it because it works. It is malicious, but it's not this thing that people just do. At least most people who are in the space, they don't just do it because they want to be that kind of person. They do it because they see an opportunity. And like most business owners, most CEOs and most companies, this is kind of what happens. They see an opportunity to make a crazy amount of money and they take it. The difference is, though, a lot of these Pokemon resellers, they're not really making that crazy much money unless they're established. For example, one of the most famous established Pokemon resellers is Meatcanyon. And the reason why he's so established is because somewhere along the line, he got lucky enough to get his hands on a distributor connection. And that wasn't until like years down the line of him just doing this as a side thing for a long time. So it is a bad thing. It's a kind of sad thing. They don't really have to do this, but they put themselves in positions to do this out of desperation or even greed, right? And even though that there might be a morally better way, it's not a better way financially. And that's kind of the reason why people do this kind of thing. What's interesting is that even though this video is a joke and it's really, really funny, but what was interesting is there was so many clues that each of them were in a desperate financial situation. I would also assume that each one of them already knew Pokemon. They were already associated with Pokemon. They already knew the card values and everything, and it was a convenient switch to be like, why don't I just sell these cards? I know what they're worth. I know what the sets are. I know which Pokemon's which trainer's which. I know what the rares look like and everything. I can do some math and think this card might be worth $500. These packs are kind of cheap. Might as well try to get as many packs as I can, maybe get a $500 profit out of it, They're just opportunists who found themselves in a desperate situation, and with the convenient accessibility to information on the market and the products, they decided to make a business on scalping. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm not trying to side with them at all. I do think it's a bit much to go to the store and fight over product. You don't need to do that. I just wanted to kind of tell people how this kind of happens. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. If you guys, maybe some of you don't agree, tell me what you think in the comments or something. Tell me how you feel.